Now try to decide if you would have made the same choice. Stay quiet in the face of oppression or make noise, but make it in which direction? Against the gangsterism, against the system, become a stand-up, right, tax-paying citizen, and be a drug-dealing thug stealing from the innocent. Crossroads. Hey, come and join us. We got your back now, but don't disappoint us. We're gonna put a weapon in your hand cause you're the new kid and teach you how to use it. Power seduces anxious mothers at home making suppers. Gangs infiltrate the suburbs, strength in numbers. Teachers and police speak of disincentives. You could be a casualty or see a prison sentence, and that's when your former fair weather friend would reveal that their loyalty was just pretend. And then you're in the clutches of a more sinister inner circle of hardcore prisoners and other crossroads. Take a life when directed or stand for yourself unprotected. Get the message? But in the depths of it, that's where the most difficult questions live. That's the place the transformation occurs, when the bleakness of it all is scraping your nerves and you swerve and completely change directions. But you ain't gotta be in that place to take perspective, cause the mind is a place in itself, and you can get the vision with a little help. Cause from the outside looking in, it's looking like a bunch of poisonous bad choices. But look again, from the outside looking in, it's looking like a bunch of bad choices. But look again, from the outside looking in, it's looking like a bunch of poisonous bad choices. But look again, from the outside looking in, it's looking like a bunch of bad choices. But look again, look again.
There was like a rumble at school. Both of the gangs, they were fighting against each other. I saw like 3 guys get stabbed. One guy I saw hit him, the guy went back, boom, hit his head on like this cement block, and he didn't get up.
Well, one of the times, there was like this murderer, and he broke into our backyard, and he was hiding in our bushes and stuff with a gun, and I don't know, it was scary.
I have experience with gang things because my uncle, he wanted to be jumped in, so he got jumped in. And one time, we were at the mall, and a whole grunt, it was 20 of them, and it was just me and my uncle, and me and my uncle just kept on walking. It was like, please get out of my way. And all of a sudden, they just started jumping them, and I was screaming for help. I was 10, 11 years old. I didn't know what to do. I started screaming, I was crying. And all of a sudden, here comes a whole bunch of police, and the police didn't want to do nothing because the other people had knives, and my uncle finally got up from when he got jumped by him, and he took one of them and he cracked one of the dude's necks. And I was like, ugh, that's nasty, Uncle. And he was like, well, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, one time, some guy, he wanted to fight me, and I didn't know, and he set up a fight.
A lot of it is because it was fight back or just get beaten into the ground.
I was not afraid. I was a mad, angry mom who was hurt in her heart. There's so many like myself. I'm reminded of the pain that I experienced that day, because you're told the worst news, the worst phone call of all, or the worst knock at that door that we all fear has come to reality, and it's happening daily.
seen men burnt to death. I've seen men stabbed in faces and eyes. I've seen throats slashed. It's beyond the scope. We use is our language, we use our culture, we use our history to entice these young men. And once we get them in, it's a commitment for life. And the only way out is sangre ba sangre, which is blood out. And you will give your life to it.
The community, us residents as a whole, yes, they can change this if we would come together, be united, because when you're united, you become strong.
So my hope is being able to be an instrument or to be a person that can influence somebody else's life to go in a better direction.
There's one way of cutting off the head of the snake. And the way you cut the head of the snake off is education.
They're changing for the better because they're being worked with, they're being nurtured, they're being cultivated, they're being taught, all kinds of things. It's a threshold time. The doors open up. And of course, if you don't go through those doors, you can close down.
It's all a path of enlightenment. And how you find that path of enlightenment is how you find